How to paste formatted text as plain text in Windows 10. I'm Huey Poplock. I may not be the typical person, but I find myself often wanting to copy text from an article or a website and put it in a document and have my own formatting, not their formatting, because it may not be the fonts I want. It may have bolding, it may have paragraph markings, it may be intermixed with some graphics. There may be a lot of reasons I want to change the formatting. I found an article this past week and I started to look at it and I was going to use it as the basis of this presentation, but I found that a lot of things didn't work the way they explained it. Let's take a look at the article. How to paste as plain text in Windows 10. And here's an area. Let's just take this, how to paste, and we're going to copy this. When we copy it, if we paste it now into a Word document, let's paste it with Control V, and I do it, and here's what it looks like in my document. That's not how I want it to be. Judging by the article, one of the ways in which we can do that is using the Control-Shift-V. We've already copied it, so when we bring our document over and we do a Control-Shift-V, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't work. According to the article, this is their number one way of doing this. What are our alternatives? What can we do? Well, so I jumped down to the second item, and it said using the paste special key. And when I do that, that's not there either. Windows has changed in the way they do things. So we've got a couple of choices here that we're going to have to change a little bit. The third is by using Notepad, and I use this trick a lot. And let's go ahead and let me show you what I mean. We're going to open up a Notepad. And Notepad, if you're not familiar with it, is just that. It's a notepad. It's a non-formatting text editor. So if I paste into this, it's exactly what I want. Text that's not formatted. Then I can copy it again, and now I'm going to bring my Word document over. I'm going to paste it into my Word document, Control V, and you can see that it's unformatted. Now I can say, okay, let's do this. Let's make this a heading. Let's go ahead and make this a different font. I like that one. I don't, but I'll use it anyway. And let's say we're going to make it 26. And so we've got that, and then we can make this italic. And then we're going to go ahead and bullet point, not number it like it was. And then we have a bullet. So we've done our own formatting. That's why you might want to do something like this. So that's one way, using Notepad as an intermediary. Copy and paste into Notepad, copy and paste from Notepad to whatever, whether it be a Word document, your email program, Gmail, Outlook, whatever. So number 3 works. Number 4 probably works, but I don't use the clipboard. I use a program called Clipmate, which keeps track of all of these things. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring Clipmate over to show you what I see with Clipmate. And there's a long list. It maintains a whole list of all of the clips that I've done, all of the copying that I've done. You'll notice this mark right here. It says remove line breaks between paragraphs. Press Control to remove all the line breaks and so on. So what I can do is, when we go to Word, let's take the original document, and we're going to take, again, this area right here. And then when we bring over our Word document, Clipmate program, the program that I use called Clipmate, and I have done a recording of how to use and what Clipmate is, and I'll put that in the notes. But if I click, all I do is click that one button, and I don't know if you noticed down here, it changed it from the fact that there were some links and so on to a little notepad. Now when I go and I just click Control V, it's already stripped out. Not only is it stripped out all of the format, it's even stripped out the paragraph marks and so on. Now there's some other ways. Now remember it said here that we should be able, let me move this out, and said, remember I said through the keyboard shortcut and it doesn't work. Well, there's some ways around that. It is long and tedious, but you can do it. In Word, what we have to do is go to File, go to Options down at the bottom, then go to Advanced. Then down here where it says Cut, Copy, and Paste, you'll see some areas here. One is pasting from other programs. That's what we're going to do. That's what we want to, so we want to keep text only. We click that and click OK. We can save this. Now, if we copy this and then go to our document, we should see, we do a Control V, it's doing it that way because we're doing it from another document. The problem with this is, what if I want to use the format in another document? I've got to go back and undo what I just did as a setting in Word. So let's see what else we can do. We can also try a third-party program that was recommended in the article that I was using. I am not familiar with the program, but if we click on this and go to Pure Text, there is a free program which will allow us to install the program and then be able to set up a set of keystrokes to take care of whenever we want to do this. We do a Control V and paste. We've got our document that we're reproducing. You'll notice down here there is a control key. There's paste options. When you click on that, you've got several things that you can do. The first one being keep your source formatting, which is what we're seeing here. The next one would be merge formatting, and it'll look like this. Or you can do this, which is use destination styles. So whatever your formatting is in the document you're pasting it to, it would pick that up. Or keep text only, and you can click there. That's probably the quickest and easiest thing to do. So don't forget this little box that pops up every time you paste something. Look at the paste options. And then set your default paste so you can set a default and then always change it to something else. Happy pasting! I'm Huey Poplock.